Hello. All right. So, guys, hold on to your butts. Okay. So this is by special request. So, I'm feeling very generous and in a very good mood. So, we're going to kick off this video with a little behind the scenes, okay? So, bear with me. Um I'm going to say this is probably going to take us about 10-15 minutes to get through. So if you want to skip ahead and not see, then do so. All right. So what we're doing is this is the old New England mod list, right? So once you download it and you're able to open it in Mod Organizer, the mods that I added. So you can see here at the end is basically that's what you're going to see the very first time you um, open it, and there's not going to be anything below it. You can see there's 909 active mods. You can see these are not active, right? And I believe that's dependent on you. If you want to add more challenge, widescreen, and you know, uh, video card, right? So the mods that I added are lootable crates merged DLC, lootable vault-tec containers and wood crates main file, and then lootable vault-tec containers and wood crates merged ESP. Now this one is I added is called Better Female Walk with Average Jiggle, Classy Chassis Outfits, Cheeky Casuals, Replacer. Doesn't say it here, but that's the replacer. And then this is also Classy Chassis Outfits, so CCO, Foxy Factions Outfit Replacer. Then same Saucy Settlers Outfit Replacer. And then Vulgar Villains Outfit Replacer. These four are my favorite outfit mods for Fallout, hands down. I like the way they look. So these four, I then Survival Quick Save, and then TSSMSR. It can be found by that, but the name is the Sole Survivor Military Service Record. And then here, just to amp things up and make it a little cheaty, it's just the Fallout 4 2 times XP, right? Crazy Earl's Scrapyard. Okay, that's for the scrapping and everything. So I always throw the cheat terminal in, but we know we throw that in for the time scale and the personal storage. That's really what it does for us. And then ballistic under armor. I don't know that I even necessarily need that. If you have ECO, and I believe this mod list has ECO in it. Once you have ECO, you can go in and enable the railroad thing so you can have the ballistic weave right off the bat. And then this mod list doesn't have body slide in Outfit Studio, so I had to add it. And then this here is the output file from that. So when you go in and you have to add it, and then you go in and here, open up body slide, and then you can configure the models the way you want them, right? So I had to add that in. It does have CBBE, but it doesn't have the body slide. So it's just one generic model. And I was like, no, I'm not really a fan of that. Let me add body slide. So I did. And then let's go in real quick because the next part of this is the MCM settings. Okay. Oh, and the other thing, real quick, while we're looking here, while it's loading, you can see settings here. Settings is the output after you first go in and then set everything up. It's going to have a file that, override's going to have like a root and then some other stuff, F4SE and things like that. You can just take and make that into a mod, say, create mod, and then title it whatever you want. I title them settings, and then you just activate it once it's there. Okay, I'll be right back when it's fully loaded. Just takes a moment. All right, so we're back in here. So one of the things too is when you first load up, and usually you have to do this for every single one, you got to go into settings, gameplay, and then for me, I play with a controller, so I have to select controller. A lot of times when you first get in here, it just says whatever, right? I don't remember playing on normal. Maybe I was. I thought I was playing on survival. So, and maybe I had to go in and put it on normal in order to get it to start because it was crashing. Can't remember. I'm not sure why it's on normal right now though. Okay, so, and then, you have to get in here and it's still spinning on audio. So we got to wait for that to come through. So give me a moment. All right. So I'm going to come. All right. So I'm going to say these aren't the right settings. So it defaulted back. And that's probably why it's there. But I didn't mind the color, right? This color. So I was like, I'm going to leave that, right? I'm not going to mess with that. So that's how it came out the box. All right, so here's us. So again, I like this mod list a lot. I like the feel and the aesthetic of it, right? And it has quickly become one of my favorite mod lists for Fallout 4. When I look at them and I'm comparing, because there's some really good ones out there. And you know which one is really kind of growing on me right now is Wasteland Genesis. It just is because it's that one's just crazy, right? But Ash Lotus, which is another one. See, so right here, this is the issue that I run in with everything else. You see where the camera is basically right back, shooting right in the back of the neck. And I don't like that. That is not the kind of camera I like. So what we got to do is we got to get in the mod configurator. Okay. And then we can come right in here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hit apply. Okay. Now, I don't need to move anywhere else to show you, because if you come down here and go to view edit, right? Well, actually, it probably is better if I come out of here and then go back in. All right, so you can see what the change in the camera does for you. So this is not like, so you see the body here? This is the body that I created with body slide, right? So you got to go in. There's plenty of videos to tell you how to do the body slide, because you got to go in, you got to select the right one, select the body that you're using, go ahead, modify that, save, and then you got to make sure you're writing, and then you get basically everything you do twice. Once you click on the basically the export button, and then you hold control and then click on the export button again. So, but then you got to make sure it's writing to the right folder and the output is going into the right place. Now, then you got to select the actual outfits, and that can be a little bit of a tedious process. And so again, there's videos out there to show you how to do that, and that way you can get the body the way you like it and the way you want it. Okay, so back again. So mod configurator. All right, so when we go in, so for me to play in this, one of the first thing I do is I go into survival configuration menu, right? Since this one is there and the game allows it, I don't really mess with anything here except I will come in here and look at, and that's all I'm doing is just looking at, the multiplier, the hunger gain, thirst gain, all that stuff, and decide if I want to make it less or more, and so it's really up to you, right? And you can modify them. I just look at it and see where it is, and right now it's okay. It's all right. Don't mess with. I turned on. I think I turned on timed save, and then I changed this from 300 to 600. Now this is seconds, so I'm telling it to do a time save, right? Every 10 minutes. Now, the reason why I'm doing that is twofold, right? One, because the game can get rough and, and you could die any moment there, right? And if you've been playing for like an hour and then you die, you lose everything if you haven't been saving. But I do believe you can save anytime here, so it really doesn't matter. It's really when you don't have the save and quick save options where this matters. So and here, and then right here, unlimited survival mode, right? And you see quick save is enabled, save is enabled. You can disable those if you want. And even fast travel is enabled. Me personally, I don't really care one way or the other. I don't use fast travel, so I can disable that. I mean, if you really want to make it harder, you could say, okay, no. But if you have them enabled, then you don't really need that survival quick save mod that I added, right? But I wasn't sure at the beginning, so you can do one or the other. The wheel menu. A lot of times I'll come in here and I'll actually turn this off because I don't like the wheel. So, but if you like the wheel, you can just leave it on. The real things that I come in here and really mess with is this ECO. So ECO, first thing you do, you get in here, turn on ballistic weave for the railroad. I do that. Second, you come down to quick modification. And then what I do is I turn on damage modifier. And then I turn on the rate of fire, recoil, and reload speed. Usually those are all turned off, so I just turn them on. And then sometimes they're all on, and if that's the case, but I believe in this one, I had to turn these on. And I just check to make sure mod slots are all on, right? Equipment enhancement is on, right? Because that's the key mod spot that you want. Protection modifier for armor and damage modifier for weapons. So you got two places you want to do that, right? Mod slots and quick modification. Legendary, I mean, you just want to, sometimes I'll switch this to 1 instead of just half. But that's when I'm feeling kind of like, I want to be able to easily create legendary stuff. Okay. And then true damage. Now, I move this like this, and just to make sure in the beginning I'm not overwhelmed and I'm okay. And then as I get better, what I'll probably end up doing is something more like this, and then probably even get them closer to even. You know what I mean? I'm not all about it being overly hard. So you can come in here and you can also change it completely, right? You can ramp this all the way up to 2 and then ramp this all the way down to, and generally that's kind of like the hardest settings. So, but no, we're not doing that. That's not how we're rolling in this one. Whoops. And then yep, nope. And then you are exceptional. You can come in here and mess with things, but I don't. I just leave them. If anything, I might increase the int bonus modifier. That just means I get more higher number of skill base points. And then what I'm looking for is the GCM menu. And this one did not come with a GCM menu. So, okay. So I didn't have to change that at all. Let's see. And as a matter of fact, after that, that's it. Oh, custom camera. So this is the last one. And for me, this is the most important one. And you see, what I did was, and remember, the right is when it's over your right shoulder. And then there is a key, I forget which one, F9 or F8, that you can switch over to the left shoulder. And this is the offset, right? So the higher you go, the more it offsets it to the right, um, right of center. Okay. And then this is the vertical. So this is, at 0 is boom, right in the back of your neck. So 5 is just above your head. So it's kind of looking down off to the right. That's kind of how we are. And then I do that with the melee camera as well. You can see that one's set a little further off. And then the combat camera is further off, is basically the same as the melee, right? Still with that little higher tilt to it. And then the distance, normally and this was originally set at 50 and 150, right? 50 for the minimal distance. That's why it's right there in the back of your neck, right up on you. And I don't like that. So I'm like, no, I need it to be back because I want to see my character. I want to see my character. So minimum distance 120, maximum distance 180. And that's the only thing you have to mess with there. And then once you got that, anything you've done, you have to come over and you want to save it just like that. And then now it's all saved. So now these are the presets. This is the preset that the game always loads into. And I'm not a fan of it. So I have to come in once I load the game and say apply. And there we are. So that's it. And that's how we got here, right? So the hair, that's already there. The face is just the option number 2, right? So I just go over to face number 2 and then I just change the hair and that's it really. And then like I said, the body is, I have to add that in through body slide and modify it there and then bring it in, and then that works with and then this outfit is one of the CCO outfits. So again, yeah. And then here we are. So everything else though is part of the mod list. I haven't added any new worlds, anything like that. And then see, by doing body slide, the underwear, when we loot the ladies, they're going to be different because I didn't touch the guys. So I didn't do anything. This is what the game underwear in the game normally looks like, right? These little leather straps and things. So yeah, it's terrible. So at least the ladies are gonna look good. The guys, they're stuck with it. And there we are. And then the beauty of it is what the game is giving you is, like, here we're able to mod, like all that's just part of the mod list that was given. I didn't have to add anything in for that or anything like that. I'm not doing anything. Like I said, I try to be as unobtrusive, if that really applies here, as I could be, right, and not change as that much stuff, right. For me, if anything, oh shoot, I just wanted to, like I said, I wanted my character to look good, and I wanted the outfits to be awesome, right, and that's it. So, but other than that, get him. So, other than that, this mod list is pretty awesome on its own, right? I just needed to make the just like small tweaks to the outfits and the bodies, right? And just make sure that I had ability to do this. But again, since it does have, I mean, that's not even a major thing because you can save anytime you want. You can quick save and save anytime you want in this game. So it's not even that big of a deal. I didn't have to add that piece in. Um, the only thing that I needed to, and then again, because of where we are, and this all being added by mods, even the lootable crates and stuff that I did add don't have an impact. Oh, look at this. Oh, that was an exploder. Did they explode after they die? So again, this is all stuff like all new, just added in. And what I like about it, Forest Hills Transfer Station. What I really like about it is now you see that blood that's trailing me right there. Not sure why it's doing that, but I'll let it go. Oh shoot. Okay, the music means I'm not done yet. Uh oh. All right. A baseball. That's it. You look gross, bro. Okay. Uh huh. Pack of cigarettes. All right. What's interesting? I don't know where I'm going. At some point, I figured I would have run out of territory, right? Or did I just all of a sudden? Holy, where am I? Oh yeah, I'm just running down the north part of the map. Just right, Crawford. Okay, so this is. I'm headed in the wrong direction. That's not where I wanted to go. I got to investigate Concord. So right now I'm just skirting the top edge of the map. So, in honest and in truth, I don't know if this is new stuff or stuff I've just never seen before. Right? I don't think I've ever really gone like just straight north in the edge of the map. Now, some of this stuff I recognize. I think I've been here before, but that one I don't remember this at all. I don't remember ever seeing this or that other location that we were just at. Crawford. And that's probably why it looks. That's why it's probably so stable, because maybe it's always been there, and I just never had cause or reason to go there. And oh, I can't go that way. Oh, finally. But I don't remember this ever being here. But I will say that if it was vanilla, then we should those boxes or crates would be lootable. Oh, and there's two locations here that we were supposed to check the last time, if I'm not mistaken. I believe this might be one. Of course, I go right in without saving. Let's go to first person, down, save real quick. A carrot. Okay. Now, why is he with no clothes on? Did we come in here already? We didn't come in here already, did we? Why do I not recognize this place? But it looks like it's been looted, right? Maybe we did. We did. Maybe we did. I just didn't loot the fridge. I don't remember that place. Okay, I remember this place. All right, so the police station was okay. So this is one. I remember we needed to go into the police station. Maybe we did loot that house already. Oh man, orange telephone. Oh, if no one knew we were here, they know it now. Oh, you gotta have some. You can't work at the police station without a bottle somewhere, huh? I'm joking. Not sure. Not sure I needed the. Not wanting to go in there yet. Commonwealth. Okay, so out the back. I think we want to check upstairs first. Check all the open areas. There's the music. Be an interrogation room. Mm-hmm. Sounds very ominous in here. Amanita's mushroom can. Okay. Mm. Is this like leading to the basement, to the garage? Yeah, basement. This music, man, is killing me. It's got me all kind. It's all up in my feels. I'm afraid to go on. Okay. Wait. Is that it? Okay. Oh, look at that. That's such a glitch. Oh, that's not a big deal. All right, where's the next place? This one? I don't think I don't think they were next to each other. Okay. I think we've checked out that house up there, right? What do you guys think of these mushrooms? I kind of like them because of what it indicates, right? Or like what you can read into it. Okay. Screwdriver, glass, screws. Okay, screws. All right. You know what I mean? The radiation, everything caused them to grow out of control. All right. So police, and I think we've already been in this building down here. See if they actually had a name to them. What was that? I think this is where the mother and child. Is it? No, it's not. Um, okay. And I think we've been all through here. Yep. All right. Okay. Um, I really think that's every place, right? I really think that's all of it. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to check in here. Um, Thankfully, we didn't die. We didn't get ourselves killed. All right. Let's blow this popsicle stand before it comes after us. All right. We wanted to get on the other side of Olivia, satellite station Olivia, and check out the things over there. Quite a bit irradiated thistle around here. Can't seem to help myself. Where's the vert? Oh, there it is. All right, so if I'm not mistaken, we've already been here. We got attacked by the spore carriers, which is new. It is not my intention to go to the satellite station, but I do want. I am very curious. We've been here. Man, just the feels of this place, right? The look and the feels of it. It's just crazy. Let's get down here to this red rocket. All right, we haven't been down there yet. What is that alarm? Okay, what is the significance of the alarm? Is there some like major radiation storm coming? And it's telling you to get inside? Is that it? Alright, we better head back then. Can we make it? Alright, so this is Cobalt Road. Alright, let's just see. As you can see, I don't know where the alarm is coming from. What the alarm is for. Alright, so we're just gonna. There's that autosave. Kicking in every 10 minutes, which is good. Yeah, see how just everything is changing? I'm curious. Oh, look at that. Look. What is that?
Do not interfere with security operations.
Roger that. Roger that. Roger that. I'm out of here. He doesn't talk. How do I get out of here? All right. Yeah, see the fault. I don't know if that's ash or that's not snow. Oh snap! Look how that looks down there. That looks so cool. Oh my goodness! And we're stuck in it. Oh, there's the thing. So it was warning us. It was warning us. It was saying like, get your butt home. Get your butt home. All right. All right. Okay. I can take a hint. All right. This is different. This is different than what I'm used to. Yeah, we got to stop and loot. Got to stop and loot. I'll check the boat out another time. Oh snap! This is different. This is Rockport. Well, we were here already. Oh goodness. All right. I want to get back to my bunker. Oh snap! I heard something. I'm not worried about squirrel pups. Time is already slowed. I'm not trying to slow time. I'm just trying to get across the creek here. All right. I'm trying to get to the other side of the creek. I'm trying to get to the bunker. We're gonna go hunker down for a few hours. until it's all said and done. Man, this is like, dude, look at this. If this wasn't deadly, I don't know if it's deadly, but maybe it is. It is like so cool though. Look at that. Doesn't it look like there's like hints of blood in the sky? All right. All right. Stop admiring and get to safety. All right. All right. We'll take the sugar bombs.
Here's the thing, a sort of note, I guess, from a sponsor here in Diamond City, and I'll just read it. Diamond City Surplus, now open 24 hours a day. Management reserves the right to refuse service to anyone, especially since worry, worry, worry. That's that's the song by the Three Sons that I was gonna play it next. Here's worry.
All right. Let's go see what it looks like outside. How long does this thing last? Did I set up any beds yet? Nope. Oh, I haven't done a thing here. Okay. Did I even talk to Codsworth? It says my mission is to go check out Concord, so I have to assume I talked to Codsworth yet already. I just haven't done anything else.
There must be someone who can help you in Concord.
Right, right, right. Okay. So what we're gonna do is go back down. Oops. Go back down, and then we're gonna hang out there tonight. All right. So let's get a bite. Food. We got a ton. Oh, we got. Okay, there we go. Oops. All right. And then let's have something to drink too. Oh, I didn't need to do that actually though. All right, so 5 hours, and then 5 hours more, and then two. I don't feel like we're spending our whole lives sleeping. All right, so something to wake up with. Do we got anything? I better go cook something. All right, we gotta cook something. I don't know if I'm. I gotta check. I gotta check the settings real quick here. Are we still on the? What's the name? Yeah. All right, there we go. Yes, please. Yes, please. Okay. All right. Definitely make sure that is. I don't know why I defaulted back to that. Maybe I just had it on there just so I could get started, since it wouldn't load once. What's the name? Okay. All right, so let's get cracking. Let's get crack-a-lacking. So we need to produce that little thing produces 10. This little generator. This one right here produces 100. That's it. Right there. Look. Holy cow. Okay. Can we just stick that right there then? Nice. And then maybe we'll stick this one. Oh, we can't. We just used up all our aluminum. Hold on a sec. Hold on a sec. Are we just, all right, there we go. Boom. Right there. Of course, I don't think I need that anymore. Let me just check something real quick here. Ah, there we go. Can't build a big one because we have no aluminum, but we can build these. So we'll daisy chain that. Right. Yeah. All right. Then. Boom. Okay. Oops. All right. So we're gonna put you right there. If that guy shows up, we're shooting him. You know what guy I'm talking about. All right. Let's get here. Nope. Wrong one. Right here. Oh, we had a carrot too until we accidentally ate it. Okay. What we need to do is set that right there. Good. And then what we gotta do is this.
I
Boom.
need to assign someone to this.
Yeah. Why don't you? Can you move now? All right. Thank you.
I need to assign someone to this.
Okay. Okay. Whatever. Whatever. We'll do it. Don't worry.
I need to assign someone to this.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So, where was our girds? Right here. So one more right there. And then melons. Two. And if we keep them, we can get them relatively close together. See, like that. When you assign someone, then they just automatically start doing all the others. Okay. Water. Another. Oh, we don't have the big thing. Oh. All right. So this is fine. Right here. We're gonna put you right there. And then we're gonna string you right straight there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. All right. We have how many turrets? We can make 4. All right. What I usually like to do is put 2 with a guard post. Like this. Then we'll set up another guard post. Right here. Then one right there. One kind of right there. All right. See, now this, so what you saw right there, and then I'll show you another again down here. So I'll give you two examples. So with Crazy Earl's scrapyard, when you scrap a car, you can see all the things you're getting. Now, you can tweak it so it gives you less numbers, so lower numbers, but you can see it gives you steel, screws, gear, spring, rubber, fuse, broken light bulb, nuclear material, lead, copper, and aluminum. Normal, vanilla, you don't even get half that stuff. So that's why I prefer using Crazy Earls. And again, you can tweak it. Now the same goes for the house, right? You see that little rubble right there? Just so the car, But then you see this little piece right here. You get significant amount of stuff. The cars definitely are now worthwhile when you scrap them. And then a whole house, right? So you get wood, steel, rubber, concrete, nuclear material, screws, fuse, broken light bulb. Now the pre-war money is kind of funny. That is kind of funny to me, but you know what I mean. It doesn't throw me off enough that I don't like it. Same here. Look, instead of just getting steel for a street lamp, now you're getting a broken light bulb, a fuse, steel, rubber, copper, and screws. So it actually makes more sense. You know what I mean? And to me, being that, hoarder and, just, you know, wanting as much stuff as I can get, that's what I want. So unfortunately, we're not bringing any oil in. So the one thing that we can truly use. And then refrigerators. Instead of just getting steel, now you're getting steel, rubber, screws, aluminum, and plastic. That's the door, and this is the actual fridge. See, vacuum tube. It makes sense. So it just, to me, is just a much better, um, tool for scrapping than what you get. It didn't fix the TV. I don't like what you get for the TV, but you can't win them all. So, and it doesn't scrap everything, but I'm, okay. So the TV and the radio still, is kind of unfortunate. Someday they'll get that, programmed in there or written into it, added to the level list, and you'll get something for those as well. Something worthwhile that makes sense. But until then, like I said, all the other things that it does do is awesome. All right, so I want to put this right. All right, boom. So once you assign somebody to one of these posts, then what it'll do is it'll create a path where all three will be connected, so that one person will rotate between all three, which is cool. And then what we need are beds. Just bone. Now, I turn pretty much every place into kind of like a bunkhouse. You know what I mean? Just beds everywhere. Oh gosh. Right, right there. Wherever a bed will fit, that's where we put it. I know it used to be a bathroom, but now it's a bedroom. It's not like you have running water. I'm seeing a lot of contents transferred, you know, which is kind of like, wait a minute, I thought we looted this whole place. So it's got me worried that I didn't go through and loot everything. All right, we got 10 beds. Um, $11. And we'll probably end up throwing some more in our main house. Like one for me, for sure. You would think you get some oil out of the car, right? Now, which is weird that you can't scrap anything out of anything else. All right, so one bed right here, another one right there, and then one right there. And then, oh, now usually I keep this as my room. Then we go for the extra special bed. I actually kind of like this. This kind of, I just like the like it. And then, do we have any good wall decorations? Nope, nothing that I see. It's not really a big deal. Oh yeah, this is another thing. See all that you get out of the washer and dryer now. So again, there's the major upgrades to using Carl's um, Crazy Earl's scrapyard. Just want to do this real quick here just to see. Yep, no oil. Oh, I got two people already. Holy cow. Doesn't mean they actually made it to the stead. One of them did. Already in there, but we're busy working. I think the other one probably will automatically assign to security. And then I don't think. Look at that! Look at that! We have scrapped enough so that we can put up more turrets. And that is awesome because what we need is one right there. One right there. And then what I do a lot of times is right perched right up here. One. Two. All right. What we need to do right away, though, is we need food. All right, baked blowfly. All right. Now, if you wonder what I'm hitting the I'm gonna say the back button. That will like cook up to like 10. If you have enough to make 10, it will cook that, no more. So if you have enough to make more than 10, it will only make 10, a maximum. But it does multiple at once. So you see here, so I hit the back button, or you see the button is telling you to hit for cook times 4, and then it cooks all 4. And that way I'm not constantly like just going in and, you know, clicking all the way through every time I want to cook something. So far, yep, there we go. Now we got some real food. And now that we have real hunger, and let's see, so food, you can see we got some big blowfly, and then we got drinks and water. Okay. All right, now what I'm also going to do is this. I'm going to come on over here. All right, so this extra stuff, meat, anything that just says meat or flour, this stuff that I'm not going to eat, right? I didn't want to put the noodle cups in there. Why were the noodle cups all the way down there? We will use those for sure. All right, so mutated flour. I don't know these. Okay. So those are new. Okay, Michigan, and then the whiskey. All right, so we will. Okay, those aren't used for cooking, right? Old Bay seasoning can. What are you doing? What am I gonna do with that? I'm gonna use that for seasoning, right? I'm not gonna eat that. But you see what it says. All right. All right, wait. We gotta put these away too. All right. All right, let's go get our dog. Have we been over here yet? Well, we're about to find out. I think I have. I just don't think I got the dog. Okay, no, I haven't. Why do I know? Because I haven't. I would have looted this. All right. So I don't know how things are over here yet because we haven't been here. Stealth boy. Radiated thistle. Alright, some wild mute fruit. these shrooms, man, they get you, don't they? These giant sized shrooms. You cannot miss the mute fruit trees here. That's for sure. Oops, sorry guys. I need a haircut, so my hair is itching me. There you go. There you go. Hey, buddy.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself?
You wanna come with me?
You want to come with me, pal? Okay, then. Let's stick together.
All right. Here, let's get that. Let's get that. And let's do this. I do this so that I don't get attacked from that angle. I don't activate this settlement. Just that what I've read is this. This settlement, Abernathy Farm, and Sanctuary, they all load together. Right? They're all in the same zone. So when this zone loads, it tries to load them all. So if you create a settlement here and then create one at Abernathy, you're just overtaxing the game and this particular zone, right? You're loading so much into it. So I just say, you know what? I don't need it. So I don't really worry about it. I didn't want to take the concrete. Concrete is heavy. It weighs 3 per. All right, make yourself useful, dog. I see 3 holes dug, 4 holes dug, 5, and I don't see a single. Right, there's one. God, that sucks. Whoa, that's a lot of caps. Hmm. I don't know what LS uninstaller is. Not really worried about it. Okay. All right. Not sure I needed the bone. So you haven't it hasn't sunk in yet that the cars aren't lootable. All right, so we get Cram. Um, all right, that doesn't sound good. Sounds like automatic weapons. Mm-hmm. Right, let's just look, see what's back here. Anything? This is the cleanest I've seen it look back here in a long time, which is possibly a good thing. Okay. Come on, Dogmeat. Okay, so it's telling me we're tired. But there's not much we can do about that, because I slept 12 hours or even more night before. All right, some girds, girds, up, girds, yes, girds, mute fruit, more mute fruit, and there it is.
Nice.
And I hit the wrong button. I don't know if it had another button that I could hit. Okay. All right, so first things first. So the vault-tec backpack, I don't think it's doing anything for us. Small shoulder bag is plus 10. This one I think is plus 25. Yep, carry plus 10. This one doesn't tell us anything. So let me hit that real quick, and then we're going to come over here to settings. And do I not have backpacks of the Commonwealth? I do, but I don't have a settings for it. You see that? So what that is telling me, yep, return holotapes. See that? So that is kind of disappointing. And it's because the bag that we just picked up, right, is from, Backpacks of the Commonwealth. And it's, hold on a sec. Never-ending backstory. To keep a long story short, and they're done that. Immediately choose another trait. I am going to choose another trait. Build different. You gain a flat 10 skill. Nope. Vertically challenged. Brains over brawn. Maybe I didn't want to choose another. Whispers increased by 10. I think I might take that one. Or Code Wrangler. Oh, shoot. Okay. Maybe I didn't want to do this. So, yep, we are now the hunchback. Well, that'll help overcome our issues with the backpack stuff. What's that do for us? Well, now you see we have 50 more carry weight. I'm not happy about that though. Because it should have been. Okay, so backpacks of the Commonwealth. There's a setting that I always go in and select, and that is to the carry bonus. I always make it the 300. That's the max. And I know it's cheaty, but hey, I'd loot. So I don't need it to be realistic. I'm a game. It's a game. And it's the way I want to play it. So I go in, I throw that little piece in there. So the fact that I can't do that, it really ultimately says that it's been taken out.
Sweet.
So that it just that when the mod was installed, it wasn't. It's not giving you that option. Me personally, I don't like when people do that. But again, that is me. Who's this guy? All right, so the machete Kurt. Who's this guy? I want this guy. Black Shelly. Ooh. Did I get them all? Nice. What if they were the good guys? Well, they wouldn't have been shooting at me then, right? Oh, see, look at this. See what I'm talking about? I'm trying to get. So I have to hit up first. And then. Oh, Black Shelly is female. I did not know that. Actually, since we're not sneaking at this point. These names, man. So you can see they're not wearing the standard leather underwear that the guys are. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm over encumbered. So, what we do I have any devices? All right, so come on over here. All the tapes. Boom. Now, if I really was mad about it, one of the things I could do is in here, I could just add 100 or 200 to my carry weight to make up for the fact that I don't get a bonus for the backpack. Did it tell me to close it out? There it is. All right. Okay, so boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. All right, this one's better than the one I'm using. Well, as far, you know what I mean. All right, so this one's better than the one I'm using. Oh, look at that one. Okay. All right, that's enough. A lot of the weight. Oh, there's no weight there. Okay.
Hey, up here, on the balcony. I've got a group of settlers inside. The raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please!
Yeah, I grabbed the laser musket. Now I can just take off. Why do I hear gunfire right now? I know. Look, it emptied everything and it just started looting all over again. Right? Ain't that something? All right. Let's just get in here real quick. Really? Really? You threw a picture at me? A painting?
Who's there?
No more British occupation!
Are we making enough noise?
What the?
What did you say? Wait a minute. Why are they not? Oops. No taxation without representation. Sounds like today. All right. They actually don't have to sneak around here. Oh, empty. Why am I hearing birds? Oh, this is wide open up there? Is that why? I guess I could have auto hacked. Oh, dang, that didn't do me any good. All right, 1. So aware is not it. So it's either while, it can be while, or turns, not skins. So it's either while or turns, to tell you the truth.
Yes.
Don't like that little horn. That's weird that the box, the kin box is empty. All right. Yes. Please. Oh, dang. Can't see.
Hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Get some, motherfucker!
You should listen to your instinct. Hang around here and get shot. Nothing. Sniper rifle.
I'm coming in there, and I'm gonna
What the hell was
every
that?
last one of you. Now! When you turn up, you're dead.
You're gonna hold your horses. We got looting to do. I don't know why I took that. Oh, I'm gonna shoot him when I see him. He understands nothing. Of the art of loot.
Hell yeah.
Man, I don't know who you are, but your time is impeccable. Preston Garvey, Commonwealth Minuteman. Maybe?
Minutemen.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but
that ain't it.
things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the last Minuteman left standing.
Who are these people?
Just folks looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out of there. A month ago, there were 20 of us. Yesterday, there were 8. Now we're 5. It's just me, the Longs, Marcy and June. That's old Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here's Sturgis.
Hey,
Sorry, bro.
Sorry. Sounds really rough.
Thanks.
that
It's
ain't
good to meet someone who really cares. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
Oh, all it takes is one.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell her.
There's a crashed vertibird up on the roof. Old school. Pre-war. You might have seen it. Well, looks like one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor. Military issue.
Okay.
I like it.
Yeah, I thought you might. Protection with an added bonus. Get the suit. You can rip the minigun right off the vertibird. Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell. You dig?
Okay.
Minigun. Now we're talking.
I know, right? Only there's one hitch. The suit's out of juice. Probably been dry for 100 years. It can be powered up again. But we're a bit stuck.
I'm in.
I'll help if I can.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC. A standardized fusion core. Your high-grade, long-term nuclear battery used by the military and some companies way back when. And we know right where to find one.
But we can't get to the damn thing. It's down in the basement. Like behind a security gate. Look, I fix stuff. I tinker. Bypassing security ain't exactly my forte. You could give it a shot.
What makes you think I'm good at it? Luckily.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck's finally turning around. Once you jack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight. Good luck.
Mm-hmm. All right, hold on. Gotta loot. Okay, maybe not. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Ma'am.
You're not what I expected Dogmeat would find in that little neighborhood. But oh, so much better.
Well, you know, he's a good dog.
He's a good dog. Smart, too.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. Dogmeat's good at finding folks who need him. and he'll stick by you now. I saw it.
Well, as long as he can stick by me, just doesn't, as long as he doesn't get in the way. Tell me what you know.
Please, tell me what you know.
Just listen to me. I'm a crazy old lady. It's the chems, you see.
Mm-hmm.
Give old Mama Murphy the sight. Been that way since I was a girl.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm listening.
I can see a bit of what was and what will be, and even what is right now. And right now, I can see there's something coming.
Can't we all see
Drawn
what's
by
right
the
now?
noise and the chaos. And it is angry.
Okay. Okay. All right. Don't leave me hanging.
What is it? Mama Murphy, I need more. Please.
I'm sorry,
God dang it.
kid, but I just don't know. The sight ain't always clear, but believe me when I tell you, it ain't a raider. But I'm tired now. And if I ain't mistaken, you've got a job to do.
Sounds like it. All right.
Perfect.
Nice. Nice outfit. You wear it well. Oh God, that look on your face. Oh my goodness gracious. Could you look any angrier? All right. Let's see how this plays out. See, there's
Hell yeah.
the magazine. So what we're learning is that the mod is being restricted a bit.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Day after that, in fact, Flaherty and Canaway were shot by intel I've gathered. This desperate survivor was a global event. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
Yeah, what's left of it. We can say that today now.
Why don't you get down here? Give me that pen.
Now then. So some people add whatever mod is that makes it so that you can't use the power armor. And I always thought that was such a disservice to the storyline. Did we just take his head off? Holy cow, this thing's OP. Critical strike on Ugly Bill. Poor Ugly Bill. Where? Oh. You shoot. You, hey. Why you? Why did I have to get out of there? Ow. That is why I had to get out of there. I'm going to need all the healing. All the healing. See, dog, that was you, man. I had to come stim pack you. Man, I tell you. All right, I'm going to need a bandage. I'm going to need some healings. I'm going to need a med pack, man. Shoot. I'm going to need it all. Let's just get one of these in us, too. All right. All right. Three-fingered Neil. Grinder Gale. I'm carrying too much. Maybe at a chem station I can create a settings thing for the backpack the backpacks. But we'll see. All right, personal storage. Okay. Whoa. Did I just get that much better? You know what I'm going to do? Just for now, everything goes. I keep doing that. I want my noodle cups back. Now we can go loot some more. Okay. That looks like everybody. There might be a few up here. Blew that one guy apart up there. Unfortunately, nothing came off the building so that we could loot it. All right. I think that's where we're gonna leave it. And then next time up, if we do have a next time up, we will take them to Sanctuary, get them settled. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Okay. Well, guys, hey, once again, thanks for jumping in. Thanks for hanging in there with me. I hope the little bit of information I gave at the beginning is helpful. And I figured that was the easiest way to kind of give that information. Someone in the comments had asked, basically, please, throw that out there, and I was like, okay, no biggie, right? And more than happy to, but I figured that was the easiest way to do it. So here we are. Like I said, this is right up there, quickly becoming like one of my favorite mod lists. Right now, I think, in truth, really, right now, my top 3. Now, don't get me wrong, Anomaly is nice, right? And it's got some great features to it. But it's not made for me, right? But it's cool. So I don't mind playing it. Capital Commonwealth, also just not made specifically for me. It requires quite a bit of tweaking on my part, but it's cool. And Wasteland Reborn. So, I mean, you got, if we're really looking at it, we're talking 6 really good mod lists. And we're talking like they go across the entire spectrum, right? Anomaly more of the spooky, hardcore, mod list. Reborn and Commonwealth kind of are in kind of the same boat. This one and Ash Lotus are kind of very not similar, but they both have that feel and that to them, right? That you get in there and you go, oh man, this is cool, right? And it's just the feel and the aesthetic with both of them that really feels good. Now, Wasteland Genesis, that one is the crazy one. And that one's just crazy and it just throws stuff at you, right? And you can't go nowhere. Now, Anomaly is the same way. You can't go anywhere without being harassed, but it's more on the side of it's like a zombie apocalypse and horror type thing, where Wasteland is just crazy and it's throwing all kinds of stuff at you. So I don't think you can go wrong with any of them because they're all really cool. The key is finding that one that really just gives you the most of what you like. Because again, like I said, I don't know that there's any particular mod list out there. There's no mod list out there. There's 100% what I like. There's always something in it that I got to tweak down or, turn off or something that I just don't care for. But these mod lists, they'll give me about 70% of what I like. And then I have to figure out what to do with the other 30. This one here, though, I haven't really had to tweak anything majorly or turn anything really off, right? And, I had to add some stuff to this one. Wasteland Genesis, I haven't added a single thing to it. Only thing I've had to do is go into the MCM and change a bunch of the settings, and we're getting along just fine that way. So far, I miss some things majorly, especially, Carl's scrapyard, Crazy Earl's scrapyard, and the cheat terminal, right? I'm missing those. But the mods, the clothing mods that are in there are decent because I found an outfit that I'll probably stick with the entire playthrough. So I won't be changing it at all. The whole aesthetic of it and everything, the look of it is just perfect. And so that's probably the one that I said, okay, let me try it without adding any mods to see just how detrimental the mods I add are. This one is really, I'm liking it because with the mods that I like to add, I'm not seeing any kind of adverse effect. And to me, that is the key, right? And so I'm getting basically the best of all the worlds, right? I'm getting exactly what I want in the aesthetic and the look of my character and the things that I can do, right, in the setting that the person that put this together has made for us. And it is golden, right? And I'm just loving it. And that is the other thing too, is like, well, am I doing a disservice to the other mod list? Because obviously something I'm adding is causing it to, malfunction a little bit. So when I start seeing major issues, that's when I have to back off and say, okay, something in my mod of what I've added is causing issues. It isn't the mod list itself. And then so that's where I've had to rethink things and come back and say, okay, these guys have put together something good, right? And now I have to restrain myself and not mess it up. is really the whole thing. And then, I had someone tell me, like, especially with immersive containers, well, just take it out at the beginning and then add it later. And I'm like, well, yes, we can, we can definitively say that it's messing up the beginning for sure, because we can pinpoint where the issues are. But there's so many other issues later on and so many things that are happening later on that we have to say, oh, wait a minute, it may be causing these as well. And then so I'd rather not introduce anything into the mod list that's going to cause issues. So if I know it's causing issues in one spot, the possibility and probability that it's causing issues in another is too great. And then so we don't do that. And then so, yeah, here we are. But yeah, no, man, this list is just the bomb, man. So again, I highly recommend this list, and hats off to the person or persons that put this together. Bravo, right? And again, as I reevaluate the other list that I'm playing through, I'm finding that, yeah, if you take away my 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 monkeys in the wrench there that I'm adding, they are a pretty sound and solid list as well. So yeah, look, he's just sitting there listening to me talk. Okay, yeah, he's just like, I have a boxer, and he does the exact same thing. Okay, so again, guys, remember, like, comment, subscribe. I appreciate you guys, and we will see you next time. Peace.